Okay. So what? How do you feel about the tar sands legislation?
Personally, I'm wholeheartedly against it because it's an extremely short-sighted piece of legislation. I mean, let's face it. I mean, the Earth's resources are finite. It's going to come a time when we're running out of oil and we're running out of coal. Well, what are we going to do then? Unless we've been a little bit more progressive in our thinking, unless we've really spent the time and energy to develop alternative sources of energy, then we can burn up all the oil in the world, and that's not going to. Not only is that going to destroy the environment, but it's going to leave us up the creek whenever the oil does run out. Okay, and as far as the tar sands pipeline specifically goes, the Republicans want to claim that this is to wean us off of foreign oil. Well, first of all, Canada's a foreign country. I'm sorry. And second of all, if you look at that pipeline, where it's coming from, where it's going, that's not going to supply the U.S. with oil. That's supplying export oil. That's the oil that's going to get shipped off to Japan and to China and the places like that. It's not going to do any. It's going to help the oil companies' bottom line, but it's going to do nothing to help us as far as our energy dependency, and it's going to do nothing to help us long term to break the dependency in the first place.
Well, say it's going to create jobs, Harold. What do you think about that? You're going to get rid of those jobs?
Well, here's the thing. They're horribly exaggerating how many jobs it's going to create. Number one, and number two. They're construction jobs. Come on. I work construction. I know how this game works. Okay? Yeah, you've created a few jobs for, a year or two when the pipeline's being built, but then, once the pipeline's done, where are those jobs now? Okay? We need to, if we're going to be concerned about jobs, you need to be more concerned about jobs long term, not just the quick fix solutions that Washington's supplying us with now.
So while we're on the environment, how do you feel about fracking?
Sinner.